Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so we have an article here regarding T-Mobile. Looks like T-Mobile has increased its new customers by 1.3 million. This is according to T-Mobile. Okay, they said this during the Q1 quarterly earnings meeting that happened on Thursday. Okay, so let's jump into the article. You can find a link down in the description below. All right, so T-Mobile says that it saw continued customer growth in the first quarter and that they added a combined 1.3 million net customers across its phone and internet business. This was discussed during the Q1 earnings call on Thursday. The carrier reported 538,000 net phone additions. This metric was used by the industry to denote success and dependable revenue. T-Mobile said its 5G network now reaches 98% of Americans and that its higher speed ultra-capacity 5G network reaches 275 million people, and that their goal is by the end of the year to reach 300 million. So there's a message from their executive vice president of network, Ulf Ewaldson. He says it gets increasingly difficult to reach the last slices of American population given geography constraints. All right. He says, I would say it's about 3 times harder for every 10,000 people you add, he said. Ewaldson noted that T-Mobile has 150 megahertz of dedicated mid-band 5G spectrum, and as the carrier shifts more frequency from 4G LTE to 5G, it'll end the year with over 200 megabytes of mid-band. So he also says that we're very confident that we'll reach our year-end goal with the build we have planned today. During the call, CEO Mike Sievert touted the progress T-Mobile has made in the 3 years since the carrier merged with Sprint. So in April 2020, we know that the merger was in works, and it took about 3 years before getting regulatory approval. So Sievert says that the 6-year journey would enable the company to leapfrog AT&T and Verizon from being last place in the LTE era to first place in the 5G era. So Mike Sievert also said that carriers' new pair of slightly pricier phone plans called Go 5G and Go 5G Plus, which add mobile hotspot during roaming perks on top of the company's existing Magenta plans benefits. He claims that these are they're aimed at premium users who want more connectivity on the go, but the Go 5G Plus plan also gives subscribers access to the same device upgrade offers that are typically available only to new customers. So he's talking about the 5G, and he's touting that how this is this is one of the reasons why they're successful. So I'll agree on the 98%. I'll agree that they might reach 300 million by the end of the year. I don't agree so much with the Go 5G plans. I'm not a big fan of them. Many of you may agree or not agree. I think they could have did a little better. They raised the prices. They took some stuff away. I'm not really a big fan of it. So I think they could have did a little better with their plans. We'll see if they make some changes. So what else do we have here? The CEO also put out a call for Congress to restore the Federal Communications Commission's authority to put new wireless spectrum up for auction. So apparently T-Mobile failed to get that extended, and it expired on March 9th. So though he didn't suggest that T-Mobile was on the hunt for more spectrum, he said there was never enough spectrum available to the wireless industry to ensure American competitiveness. So earlier in April, T-Mobile President of Technology Neville Ray pleaded in a blog post for the FCC to grant T-Mobile 2.5 gigahertz licenses it won in August 108 back in March, which he said are stuck in regulatory limbo. Right, so this has been going on for a while and it still hasn't been approved. T-Mobile had 523,000 net customer additions for its high-speed home internet service, which uses fixed wireless access on its 5G network. When asked during the earnings call about the carrier's trailing wired fiber internet, in select areas, Sievert declined to share any updates aside from noting that T-Mobile was very committed to being winners in broadband. Instead, carrier executives championed its 5G home internet service as a way to get customers who hadn't already signed on its mobile service. All right, so we have that. Okay, last but not least, T-Mobile reported $15.5 billion in revenue over the quarter, up 3% from the same period last year. So this broke down to 1.58 earned per share, which was above the 1.48 per share predicted by analysts polled by Yahoo Finance. So, like I've been saying, I think T-Mobile's in a good position right now to remain profitable. I think that they're going to stay like that for a while. I definitely see Verizon starting to catch up with the build-outs. So T-Mobile is touting that they're the best 5G right now because they have the most spectrum. It's out there to most people. I'll give them that. It is out there to most people. I think it needs some fine-tuning, okay? I do think when you get ultra capacity, it's hot. Like, it is really good. I don't think it beats ultra wideband. All right? So that's the bottom line. Like, when Verizon does it, it's very good. Okay? There's no disrespect to T-Mobile. I think T-Mobile needs a little bit more fine-tuning with their 5G. It definitely, when it's hot, it is hot. Okay? I will say it. But we can clearly see when we do the comparisons, from ultra wideband to ultra capacity, what's, ultra wideband is not, you know what I mean? So T-Mobile can't get next to that right now. They just can't do it. So I think that if they can work on that, and they could get to that level that Verizon has it when they do it, then I think T-Mobile would, without a doubt, clean house. So I don't know. T-Mobile's definitely they're on track to stay ahead for a little bit. They're certainly very confident in themselves, and they're certainly not shy about saying it. I mean, their CEO takes pretty much every opportunity possible to promote swag about T-Mobile. Like, this is basically what he does. He just promotes swag about how great T-Mobile is. Now, I won't deny that they're on track to remain profitable for a while. But, it's like many say, things could change. If Verizon gets themselves together and organize the company a little better, there's no telling what's going to happen. And it's the very same thing for AT&T. AT&T has fell off because they've kind of like made some bad decisions that put them in a position to where they're not as profitable, and now they're stuck. That's why they're relying on fiber. They don't know where else to go to get profits so they can continue their 5G build out. They don't have the money. They need to do something that's going to make them profit, and this is where fiber is working for them. So that's why they want to focus a lot of their money and energy in that right now. And then they're going to try to, I believe they're going to try to bounce back to wireless, probably a lot stronger when they can. So T-Mobile is kind of like, they're doing a little bit of both. Home internet is debatable. Some people like it. Some people saying it's gotten better. Some say it's not. I think if T-Mobile really does get into fiber and works on that can be very profitable for them. So, again, I mean, when you're breaking down the three, I won't lie. T-Mobile is definitely in the lead for 5G. They're also in the lead for profits right now because it seems like they have been structuring things a little bit better than the others. I won't lie about that. But things could change. So I guess for now they're gonna tout and they're gonna promote that swag because they can, I guess. So, but let's be fair. T-Mobile needs some fine tuning. So I definitely think when you get ultra capacity, it's good. It's not gonna beat ultra wideband. We know that they can't get on that level. Not right now. They just can't do it. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, the link will be down below. Hit me up in the comments when any, questions or whatnot, how you feel about this. It's always welcomed. I like to hear about what's going on, how you guys feel about it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching. It's much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.